Kanye West's new album pushes Tidal to the #1 app spot. The Apple Watch goes on sale at a few different retailers. Mattel unveils a 3D printer, and more. It's Monday, February 15th, and this is Crunch Report, presented by Toyota. Hey everybody, happy Monday! So streaming music service Tidal took over the #1 spot on the US App Store after securing exclusive streaming rights to Kanye West's new album, The Life of Pablo, which is a really good album, but that is beside the point. It went live yesterday after, I don't know, it was supposed to go live on Friday. If you follow Kanye West on Twitter, you've probably followed a lot. So technically, Tidal is the only place right now that you can listen to the album until it hits iTunes in 7 days, although there are rips everywhere, of course. Kanye reportedly owns a small stake of Tidal through Tidal's owner Jay-Z, their friends. Tidal's also ranked 30th in top grossing apps right now. And although many fans may only want to hear Kanye's new album and take advantage of the free trial that Tidal offers, some of them, at least you would think, would probably turn into paying subscribers. Recent songs by both Rihanna and Beyonce also hit Tidal before other streaming services. However, it doesn't sound like the album rollout has been very smooth. Many folks have complained that Tidal charged their credit cards for the album's purchase, but then they never received an email from Tidal or a download link. Matthew Panzarino, our editor-in-chief, had that exact problem. In some cases, credit cards were even charged more than once. People familiar with the matter tell TechCrunch that less than 4,000 consumers who purchased the album have not received their download. But that's not a great situation for a company straining to make waves in a crowded streaming music market already. Mattel's view-mastervirtualreality headset is getting some new upgrades before it launches this fall. Now, just last week, Mattel's Viewer became the first piece of virtual reality-focused hardware to be sold in-store and online by Apple. Now the company is showing off a preview of its newest hardware, the Viewer DLX, at the New York Toy Show. Gizmodo reports that the DLX will run a bit more expensive. It's $40 rather than the $30 of the previous model, but with some good upgrades. For example, you can now use headphones with the device rather than having to rely on the subpar sound by the phone's stereo speaker inside the enclosure. Also, better optics thanks to a better lens and focal adjustment on the top of the device. The unit was built also on top of the quite successful Google Cardboard platform, which has shipped 5 million units since the program began. The Apple Watch is on sale, everybody! Woo! If you don't have one already, if you want another one, you can now get a $100 discount at Best Buy, B&H, Target, and some other stores too. So for example, the 38mm Sport model now costs $249, and the 42mm version costs $299. Now, Apple often does hardware discounts right before announcing a new model, so you might be like, ooh, new Apple Watch. But in this case, it seems like what Apple really wants is to just sell more Apple Watches. Even though there's likely an Apple event happening on March 15th, just about a month from now, TechCrunch hears that won't be a major update for the Apple Watch itself. There could be new bands and maybe new partnerships with fashion companies, but the watch itself is not expected to change. What is interesting is that Apple isn't discounting the Apple Watch in its own stores, only those third-party stores. So believe it or not, we're gonna swing back to more Mattel news. Mattel, yeah, the toy company. At New York's Toy Fair trade show over the weekend, the toy company unveiled its new $300 3D printer called the THINGMAKER, which lets kids, or people of any age really, print their own toys at home. The device works in conjunction with a 3D printing app for iOS and Android, developed in conjunction with Autodesk to create something easily and then print it via Mattel's THINGMAKER. The app will also work with other standard 3D printers already on the market, so don't worry, you don't have to have this exact printer to use the app. The app, by the way, is called THINGMAKER Design and includes a bunch of built-in character templates and easy-to-use tutorials that help kids get started. But they can also design characters completely from scratch with different colors and textures, and those can be saved as images to the mobile device's camera roll or then uploaded to Google Drive or Dropbox before printing. Kids can also print parts inside the app that then could be assembled to form larger creations. Think jewelry, a necklace, for example, or a doll or a robot. The printer doesn't go on sale until this fall, but pre-orders on Amazon have already started. Mobile World Congress starts next week in Barcelona. It's a big, giant trade show all about mobile phones from pretty much every vendor in the world besides Apple. And the leaks, they are already starting with the Samsung's new Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. Now, Evan Blass, who you might know better as EvLeaks, who actually leaks a lot of mobile phone stuff, posted a bunch of photos on Saturday showing off both the S7 Edge in silver, black, and gold, and then the regular no edge S7 later that night. Since then, some other users have posted pictures as well. If you're familiar with the S6, the S7 is going to look pretty similar on the outside, but it is rumored to have some cool stuff under the hood. 3D touch like pressure-sensitive screen, a USB-C port, and the return of the micro SD slot. And that is the report for this Monday. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Sarah Lane. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com and on iTunes and on YouTube as well. We'll see you tomorrow.